Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, agents. I am Mountie Carl, and welcome to the vendor reset for the week of 4/20. That's right, it is 4/20 out there, and so I expect all you agents to be out there looking at that snow and thinking what it would be like to get the munchies. We have an exciting drop in the mic special for you today, so let's go ahead and hit up that blueprint vendor. I would suggest that if you do not have the M870 Express blueprint and you're running a Strikers build, you go ahead and pick that up. You can pick up some very good builds off of that, but it's not a must-have. 998 Phoenix credit is too much to spend for something like that. Pass on the classic AK-47, but do not pass. Grab that holographic sight right there. You're going to want it for your guns. You can go ahead and get a good roll on it, and go ahead and obviously grab the Stamina Gear Mod blueprint as well, because you're always going to need those Stamina Mod gear blueprints. If you haven't got that yet, that is a very important grab for you. So let's go ahead, we'll head over to the special equipment vendor you're by this week. Mountie suggests getting the Historian. It rolls with brutal and deadly, and while I'm not calling this a god roll, it is as close to it as you're going to get. Now you can definitely get it, but I would highly suggest that if you buy anything this week, this is probably the one that you want to buy. If you've been waiting on that Historian, you're probably not going to find a better roll. There are other guns out there that you could probably buy this week as well, but nothing is going to come as close to getting what you need on it than the Historian that is there. Let's just go ahead, we'll roll through. I'll just kind of show you some of these other things. They are not must buys, they are not Mounties must buys for sure, but if you need something, this one has a pretty good damage rating on it at the M44 there, but it is a hunting M44, not the greatest thing. The Deadeye chest plate, it is not going to be your one that you want today. And so that's pretty much it for the special equipment vendor. And our next stop is we're going to go ahead and head on over to Hell's Kitchen. And if you haven't been out to Hell's Kitchen this week, we're going to go ahead and suggest a couple of things. Go ahead and head on out there, especially if you have that D3 build that you're rolling, because today you are going to want the prototype performance mod. It is 7% ballistic shield health. This is going to help you keep your shield up even longer than it is already. Those things are tough to take down, but if you're looking to increase that to almost near impossible takedown rates, go ahead and hit that. Now let's head over to the Garmick district really quick, and we'll see what we got here. The Garmick district is one of those better places, and this is going to be one of your better buys of the week. So let's go ahead and hit this up. It is going to be a prototype performance mod with 2% pulse critical hit scan. Great for any Deadeye. This is a must buy for the Deadeye build. If you have a Deadeye build, get this. You will need this in all 4 slots, and you are going to just absolutely wreck people. It's going to increase the amount of damage that you do, especially with that pulse. You are going to absolutely murder people. Probably one-shot them if you can. Now let's go ahead and head on over to Turtle Bay next, and we're going to see what they have there. And what they have there for us this week is going to be, after we spin around a couple times, it is going to be 2 things here. If you don't have a pair of gunslinger gloves with Savage on them, I would highly suggest this. This is an electronics roll. It's got 1217 with 1278 shotgun damage and 4% health on kill. You're going to want to roll some of that to critical hit damage, and it's not a must buy, but the prototype electronics mod, if you're looking for a skill haste, that is it right there. That's your 3% skill haste right there. That is going to be an important piece of the puzzle if you're doing any build and you're looking to get your skills back as fast as possible. So that's what I got for you this week. There are other things that you could possibly buy, but nothing is a must buy this week, especially from any of the other Dark Zone stuff. I went through the Dark Zone, and I'm going to spare you from having to go through. If you want me to go ahead and just do a full review of every single thing that is out there, please drop a message in the comments. I would love to go ahead and just hear your comments about this as we wrap up this week. I know that SkillUp isn't doing his vendor reset, and I just don't have time to go through and do all of these, but if you guys want me to, I will try and do my best to go ahead and do a full breakdown of every single item, like Eric's and SkillUp we're doing every week, and try and do that. But I think it's very important that I just go through and I find the best stuff for your build, like the 7% health for the shield on the ballistic shield for your Deadeye, or for your D3 build or that 2% critical hit damage on the Deadeye build. Those are two things I buy this week. Grab a Historian this week. Those are great too. So that's going to do it for us this week. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Vendor Reset and Mounties Picks. I'm going to be here and doing these from now on. I'm hopefully going to be able to get better, provide a little bit more quality than I have in the past. That way, you're getting a little bit better presentation. I have a new computer, so everything's getting reset, and so I want to go ahead and start this out fresh and new, and so that's why you're going to see some new graphics and new stuff on this computer, and maybe a little bump. We're going to have some PTS for you coming up in the later parts of the week, and we're definitely going to be able to review the loadouts and see what those are about. So if you haven't, if this is your first time watching, thank you so much for tuning in. Go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to our channel. We're going to be doing this, and you're going to get a state of the game recap every week. We're going to try and keep things going every single week because the Division is not dead, despite what many people think. So for all of us here at the Division recap, I am Mountie Curl, infamous as the night off today, and we'll see you guys either in the next video or in our stream. Please stop by the stream, by the way. We'd love to see you on the stream. We've been streaming PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. It is awesome. So thank you very much. For all of us here at the Division Let's Talk, I'm Mountie Curl, and we'll see you guys next time. Agent out.